There's two things I love, JoJo's and VR, but I could never really combine the two unless you count Roblox VR, but that's a pain to set up. But now, a mod on Blade and Sorcery called Crazy Noisy brings a ton of JoJo stuff to Blade and Sorcery. Right now you can get it yourself, I'll put the link in the description. It is for U11.3. I repeat, it is for U11.3. If you ask for U12, you will be executed. Anyways, as time of recording, Whitesnake just came out tonight, so if you want to go ahead and try that, feel free to go and try the beta. And for your info, this is kind of like my first time doing a review while playing a video game, so it's a little iffy, but you know, I hope you still enjoy. Just go play the mod for yourself, it's super fun, the developers put a lot of time into it, and without further ado, let's begin with the video. To start off with the mod, you open up your spell wheel, and you have all of this stuff. Now, fire, telekinesis, lightning, gravity. I have a heal mod in here just for my own personal reasons. But then you have stuff like Mr. President, Stone Free, Diver Down, that's a little quiet, but that's fine. Cmoon, D4C, and yeah, these all have their own unique different abilities. Also, to show off for the items, we have an oiled sledgehammer, which is imbued with Hammond. Oh, I have self-collision on. So yeah, as you can see there, it kind of does, if I can hit myself, it has like a lightning fire thing. I don't know about fire, but yeah. Anyways, you can hit your enemies and do that. Pretty cool. Next, we have the Ancient Arrow. Now, you can either be a pansy and just like, or you can go all in and just stab yourself. Oh, or hit yourself in the back, I don't know. And I got Cmoon from that. Whenever you do that, whenever you stab yourself with an arrow, you get a stand, which is pretty cool. And each stand has their own, like, little skill set, I guess you could say. So, for example, Cmoon, I push a trigger if I want a barrage, which is very cool because it has, like, a cool vibration slash animation and sound. It's very satisfying, especially when you hit an enemy. Also, something cool about the arrow is that if you have an enemy, you can actually hit them with it and they will die. So let's summon a little guy right here. Just stab him and gives them a stand, but they do die. And let's get Cmoon here and see what this looks like in combat. So you can see a little punch right there. Block. So there we go. And now for the best part, the barrage. It's just so cool. It's a little slow and satisfying, which I do like. There we go. And anyways, I did mention that they actually do have a spell. So basically, if you don't want to use the arrow, you can use a spell. So like here, look at that effect. That's so cool. And you can basically do that. Now, if you're wondering, what the heck did that do? It's like gravity where you can do that and it pushes stuff away. But this one brings it closer to you, which, oh, that was close. And then if you want to actually summon Cmoon, you merge the spell, pull it apart, and now you have Cmoon, and you can do the funny brush. Next up, as you can see, is the baseball. This baseball is no ordinary baseball, because, you know, you just throw it at someone. It does a ton of damage. As you can see, gone. I don't even know where the man is anymore. So let's say, hey, I threw it, and now I don't have it, and goo goo gaga. Well, first of all, just pick it up and grab it. But second of all, this is actually goes to the stand. So close. This actually goes to Stone Free. So if we equip on both, we have the baseball. And we can do that infinitely. You can get as many as you want. They go flying. It's pretty cool. Which I kind of suck at aiming, but if I didn't, that'd be pretty cool. Or what you can do is that when they fall like this, you throw it at them, and they do that. Now, if you want to summon Stone Free, it's the same as Cmoon. You pull it apart, and there you go. You have Stone Free, the Stand of Jolene, which I actually really like this pose. It looks pretty cool, and if we can get a glimpse, I think that's pretty cool. You know, the hands are like chilling. It looks a lot like the anime, which is very cool. So, anyways, Stone Free is actually quite different than the others. So, you know, you have the barrage. You actually have. You have 100 throws, which I guess actually can hit from pretty far away. Now, the kick is a kick barrage, which is very impressive. I like how it like kind of throws them up and they're like, whoa, what the frick? There's no block for Stone Free, but honestly, that's fine. All right, And next up onto the list, we have Fate Knives, which these are the knives of, I'm guessing, Dio, but I think Dio used the different knives in anime, and the knives of Poochie. And as you can see, you know, it's your standard knife. You can stab like that. Pretty cool stuff. These are also really good for throwing. Like, as you can see, I missed, but you know, that would have hit. Granted, there's no more Made in Heaven. They removed that because I think time acceleration was really buggy, and it just kind of was like, why even add it? But yeah, as you can see, very good. Has a little cool white effect there. Anyways, this is the sign that Dio uses to kill Jojo, but fails. Still pretty cool. You can jump up in the air and just... You can't really see because Cmoon's there, but... It's kind of a blunt weapon. But yeah. Pretty fancy stop sign. Now time for D4C. D4C is unique because it has the 13 original colonies. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Yeah, very cool effects. Like, look at that. That's amazing. Anyways, he summons normally. And, you know, as always, you have the barrage, which I really like his barrage because the colors are just very pretty. You have a block. And then you have a super powerful punch, which is very cool as always. So, like, we can grab this guy and punch him, we can barrage him, and he has the block, which I love the block. I think it's very nice to be like, oh, fighting, and then, oh, you can block, and then continue barraging. Barrage over there. D4C in the flesh looks very cool. And the effects are so pretty. The little ash that's spearing. Very pretty. And I just gotta say, the models look so good themselves. They look like the anime, but then also manga. Like, has that unique JoJo style, which is very cool. So as I said, you know, you can summon D4C like this, or you can merge together and make D4C Lovetrain, which, there we go. There's the better color. And you can pass through with, like, little collision because, you know, you are the Lovetrain user. Pretty cool. And if we summon an enemy in, Lovetrain does something very unique, which, as you can see, the models look even better in sunlight, which I really appreciate because lots of time goes into it, this entire mod period. So we can punch. But yeah, we can punch, we can barrage. Pretty much the same as always. And then block. And then you can go back in for some more. And then a final punch, which sent him flying. Lots of enemies overwhelming you. You don't know what to do. If you have D4C, you can just do that. And that means all enemies that cross by will, well, they're supposed to die. Oh, there we go. I guess I did that the wrong way. But yeah, as you can see, all that cross through. This guy's being smart, but, oh, he died. But yeah, as you can see, Lovetrain kills them all when they cross by. I think they can go through one way. I think that's a bug. But yeah, like, they aren't crossing through. But like, you see, that guy's dead. I think. Oh yeah, also arrows can't cross through. And yeah, as you can see, that guy, he's getting the full Lovetrain experience. Also, yeah, as you can see, that fire is blocked. So no one can fight this guy one-on-one, while those guys just have to suffer. Which I can do pretty easily. And they just kind of wait their turn patiently, which is very nice. We have two more stands to cover. This is Diver Down, which I think if we do this, bam, you have a little hand to work with here. And you can, like, climb up because there's one scene where you can climb up stuff, which I think it's a little broken because it can just come out of nowhere. But, like, as you can see, I am climbing up here. No problem. Lickety split. Diver Down has to be one of the cooler stands. And also, Anasui is just a pretty cool character, minus the murder. And as you can see, I fell down like an idiot. When you merge this together, you get Diver Down. Now let's move on to the last stand, Mr. Presidente. As you see here, I think this has to be one of the cooler opening things. It's just kind of a ball. And you have a key. I don't know what it does. Can I go into it? Hello? Yeah, I'm figuring this one out. I haven't played in a minute. But you can, like, key to your heart. Oh, there you go. Which I'm guessing I can do with weapons as well. Ah, that's nice. And I'm sorry for ending this video very abruptly. As it turns out, my computer kind of just froze up because it was using so much resources at once. If you want to try out the mod, go play it. There's tons of maps, items, and more. Super fun mod. And yeah, thank you for watching.